at risk of making a crap video this week, we are going to talk about composting toilets. I'm not going to go through how to use it because there's heaps of other videos on that, but we're going to take the normal chemical toilet out of our Jayco Caravan all-terrain, and we're going to see if this fits in and what the process is. Promise there won't be any poo or wee or discussion, graphics in this video, but I have to very quickly show you what this thing looks like. This is a Nature's Head. I think the marketing team kind of missed something here, but essentially number one's go on the front, number two's go on the back, and you open the lid. As simple as that. When you have to empty it, it all goes in there somehow. The wee goes in there, you get rid of it, and that does its composting thing. Alright, I'm not going to talk any more about what it is. Now what you get in here though is some cleaning stuff, the peat, that's the handle to turn around, like to mix it all up in there, a hose, so you do need to like vent this to the outside world, and some other bits and bobs. So you do need 12 volt power, but that's about it. It's the whole concept of this is so simple. I can't help wondering why like caravans didn't just do this to start with, why they went to chemical toilet, and then many years later we start doing this. There must be a reason, but we're going to give this a go because I'm sick of emptying that stupid toilet canister and doing the walk of shame. Not to mention, this just seems simple. Alright, walking down to our van. So this is the bathroom. It's going to be hard to record this, but anyway, there's the toilet. That all is going to have to come out. This bit at the back here, I'm not sure what's going to happen with it, but see how this is one that's round, but there's not much room to your knees here. Right, when I sit down here, I'm almost a 6 foot tall bloke. My knees are like right on the door, and that's not been great. So if this toilet protrudes any more forward, I'm going to be like out here. So that's what I'm concerned about a little bit. Also, the great thing about the Jayco toilet, you can spin it, so I can actually go around like this and put my knees in the shower if I have to. Like, caravan life is a compromise at best. But we're going to have to see how this other toilet's going to work because it looks bigger. I've just overlaid the new toilet on top of the old one, and it's not that much different, to be honest. But you won't be able to spin it around like I was saying. First step is, I guess, just removing the old one, and I'll do that as eloquently as possible so you only see the new clean stuff, and we'll see what the steps are. I'm looking at this thing. It doesn't exactly have a lot of bolts and stuff to hold it down. I'm wondering if it's just like silicone bin. So I'm thinking about just giving it a big hug and reefing it and see what happens. I don't think that's the way to do it. No, it's all done from underneath, I reckon. Yep. Bugger. Oh, I'm getting wet. It's raining outside. Alright, walking around to the side of the van here. Let's see in there. Alright. Sadly, I think all of this is going to have to come out, and it's raining. I've had a bit of a play in this area before, and it's a modular sort of thing, so I think I can just remove a couple of the components from the top. I don't want to be too graphic showing you what's in here, but I'll try and explain best possible. So here's all the power running up through here, and the wires to the pump, so I think I'll disconnect that straight up, and at least then I'm not going to get squirted in the face if I press something wrong. Pulled every screw that you can pull out, like every man would do, from underneath. It should just pull out. Oh, okay. Over toilet. Don't look down there. Alright, so I think I just got to pull, there's sand in there. There's 4 screws at the very base, and I'm hoping all of this just pulls away. So yeah, once those 4 screws come at the base, like all started coming apart, just disconnect the wires, pull that little loom off. That's part of the toilet. That's power. Obviously, like red be power, black and white be earth, yellow. Don't know what that's for. Maybe the light. Say when it's full. don't know, back in the caravan side, so that's going to come away fine now. The big question now is, I don't need this bit, but it kind of finishes it off. But if I was able to remove that, I could push the whole toilet back and give more knee room maybe. Looking again, toilet's just sitting there. But if I got rid of that bit, I think that would look a bit, I could patch it up to make it look not so unsightly, but that would give me heaps more knee room. So 1, 2 screws there, and there was screws there. So if you ever do this, take them out too. Whoops. And another hot tip, this water hose, if you turn your pump on at the mains, like where it's isolated, this will just be free flowing. So you're gonna have to block this off or find out where to terminate it somewhere. Otherwise, we're gonna have a swimming pool in here. It's working out pretty good. I've hooked the fan up and confirmed it was that red wire positive, and I didn't worry about the yellow one. That hole down here, oh, it's echoey. I've just widened that out. That was where the water was coming in, so I've just made that a bit bigger so I can push that through from the underside. That will go on, and then I'll screw it up from underneath to make it all watertight. Besides a few aesthetic things, I think I'm done. So that's all plumbed in through the floor now, that's all nice. I probably just need to cable tie a couple of things out the way. It screws in really easy, so just they supply all this hardware, just screws, that twists out when you need to remove it. Then on the other side, you've got this little foot pedal, so that spins your pool. Other than that, we're ready to use. Alright, first sit on the throne, tribute. There's heaps more room. That was a much better idea to move it over. Like my knees are a long way away. There's still a small space. The challenge is getting the kids to use this and use it properly without stuffing up the composting bit. We'll see how we go. You can hear a fan running, but I must admit I prefer to hear the fan ventilating it than the alternative. But this is a winner. So I don't know if you want to see more videos on how this actually works for our family or not. There's heaps of other ones, but if you do, let us know in the comments and we can tell you about that later. But yeah, again, at risk of making a crap video, this one's out. See you on YouTube. Yeah.